Thursday is always an exciting day. It's not end of the week, but it's the day that reminds you that the week is almost over, and we are here to crown it with an amazing show.
Yes, I love it. So it's safe to say that we want you to be in top shape as we usher you into the weekend in a great way. Throwback Thursday is always a hit, and of course, it's a pleasure to be here and have you join us as well.
Yes, y'all know our throwback edition is everything, and we keep it all fun and groovy. Be a part of the show by tweeting to us at TVC Connect with the hashtag eSplash on TVC, and of course by calling us on the numbers that will be showing on your screen right about now. You can catch in on all the excitement on your internet-enabled devices. Just go to our website. It's www.tvcentertainment.tv. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness and His Flyness. I go by the name King OJ. Well, you can call me OJ. That's what it is.
It is what it is. And it's to forever be right.
Oh,
wow.
Sorry.
I didn't hear that. I unhear that in Jesus' name.
Wow.
All right, it's your girl. It's your girl. It's Joe in the crowd. It's your girlfriend next door. It's Honeypot, of course. Yes.
Where are you coming from?
Hey.
You went somewhere today. Where did you go?
Wow.
Tell us.
I came to work.
From where?
You put something for my...
My name is Foladile, guys. Welcome aboard. Today on the show, there's so much in store for you, so let's talk about it. Yes, there's entertainment news coming up very, very soon. And then, of course, we have celebrity birthday shout-outs. Then we have Rewind, where we'll take you through a quick history lesson of today in entertainment history.
Okay, right after OJ will take us over to the tweet view corner for some humor and savagery from social media.
Yes, where the now comes up after, where you find out what your favorite Nigerian artists from back then are up to these days. And of course, later we'll do some ranting on the Truth of segments, then bring you a recap of all that you might have missed in the news. Then Daily Top 5, we'll be talking about 5 throwback Nollywood on-screen couples. Right after that, it'll be time, probably for Celebrity Top 10 Countdown. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get started already. It's Splash will be back after this break.
With a bang!
With a bang, 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 bang.
Yes, Dare at Alade Ikechukwu Dekule Fuji.
Yes.
And the song is titled Fuji.
Yes.
I miss Dekule Fuji.
Dekule Fuji, I was going
Where
to
are they
go
now?
Dekule Fuji.
Probably in Yankee chilling.
I know,
Anyways.
that's like the retirement plan.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, it's time for the entertainment news, and we start with the sad one. Rooftop MC Soul Snatcher loses wife. Nigerian gospel rapper Soul Snatcher, who is one half of the popular Rooftop MC duo, has lost his wife, Abimbola, after a brief illness. The gospel rapper, who was married to his wife for 8 years before her death, disclosed that she died 6 days ago. He shared the sad news in a long post on his Instagram page, and I quote, "It's been 6 days since you have been gone. 6 days since my heart was forcefully ripped out. It's still hard to breathe. People have been coming in large numbers and saying amazing stories of how you cared for them. I know they aren't just being nice because I watched you balance your mountain of problems on your head so your hands can be free to help others with their rocks. We spent almost every hour of 8 years with each other. I leaned on you for almost everything because you were the organized one, the more administrative one, while I just freestyle everything. Good thing you taught me how to cook your way. Good thing I had all those years experience caring for you and the little people. I will give my life for 7 Trinities, Zion and Rain. You trust me. I know how particular you are about them. There's so much to say. We will talk offline." He also ended the post by adding, and I quote, "I'm at peace because we had decided a while ago to live a life in service to God and to pour into the lives of others, and you have lived every day trying to achieve that. I know He gives grace when the burden is greater. He sends strength to the weak and with more affliction. He sends mercy and gives joy. So don't worry about us. We will be okay and we will never forget you. Good night, my adorer, in brackets, adore her, aka my sister in the Lord," end quotes.
Oh man, a very hard pill to swallow, and I mean, it just feels like, so we're talking, I think it was yesterday, about how this week has been crazy. I mean, for me, it's been crazy because it's been one sad story after the other. And this one was very, very sad. And I really like Snatcher. So you and you don't wish death upon anyone, of course, but it's when maybe it's someone you really connect to or someone you kind of know or something, then you're like, shoot, man, it's so sad. And of course, the tribute is very, very sad. And my mind just went to the kids. The children because, involved, yeah. I mean, it's not one child. It's he mentioned 4 names. That picture has 3 kids, but he mentioned 4 names, and it's going to be a lot on him. And I think he realizes that from what he wrote. And of course, all our thoughts are with him. And I really, really, really pray for a crazy dose of strength to be multiplied upon him and his family right now.
Our hearts go out to them, you know, because as you said, you know, somehow you're not close to people, you're not related to them, but you can't feel the pains they're feeling, but then you feel very sad, you empathize with them, especially your friend that you've been putting up. I never met her, but I've just been like, wow. Like, I've thought about so many things. I've shown that picture to like everybody, like, look at this girl, how.
Right, well, our thoughts are with you, Snatcher, and we really, really pray that, you know, you're granted the fortitude to bear the loss in this time,
Okay, so moving on, Burna Boy dominates the charts of the most played songs in Sub-Saharan Africa. Nigerian artist Burna Boy has topped the 2019 list of Apple Music most streamed artists in Sub-Saharan Africa. According to sources, the Sub-Saharan African countries consist of all the African countries that lie south of the Sahara, aside North African countries, meaning in most parts of Africa, Nigerian songs are the most played. The list of the songs on the charts includes Burna Boy taking the #1 spot with On the Low, followed by Killing Them by Zlatan and Burna Boy. Burna Boy's Anybody's claimed the #3 spot, while Joe Boy's Baby takes #4 spot. Other Nigerian songs on the list include Burna by Burna Boy, Dangote by Burna Boy, Blow My Mind by Davido and Chris Brown, Do Maybe by Rema, Brown Skin Girl by Beyonce, Saints John, Wizkid and Blue Ivy Carter, and One Ticket by Kiss Daniel featuring Davido. The news agency of Nigeria reports that the data recently released by Apple Music featured artists in Sub-Saharan Africa whose songs were streamed via the platform. All right, so congratulations to this. I mean, this is good news, right?
And it just feels like the good news just keeps coming and coming for Burna Boy.
For Burna Boy,
and of course for Nigerian music as well. And it's a big win. It's a big win because Sub-Saharan Africa is the huge chunk of Africa. And to know that we're dominating in those parts or in all these parts, amazing stuff. And the songs as well. I mean, Burna Boy has, what, like 4 or 5 songs on there?
On that list. And then, I mean, this year is Burna Boy's year. Because I say that a lot of people have been crowning people. So somebody said that the artist of the decade is Wizkid. You know, and the person said, please come argue with me. Like, I'm in for this particular one.
There's even a need for an argument on that.
So people have been crowning. You know how at the end of the year, especially with the fact that we're starting another decade, so people have been doing the decade thing. So that's so interesting. And well, Burna Boy is that person who's going to look back at 2019 and say, wow, 2019.
I give them.
Wow. I give them. Like 2018 into 2019.
I give them and they collected it.
Yeah, and it's nice that we can kind of end the decade talking about you. I mean, that's fantastic.
Interesting.
Well done,
Burna. Super happy for the likes of Joe Boy
as well,
Rema, Shocking Kiss Daniel is on that list with One Ticket featuring Davido.
This is so interesting, right? I like the mixture.
Rema.
I love it.
Even Rema, it's been a good. I mean, Obama, look. Close shop. Obama has you on his summer playlist.
I mean, it's a wrap. I mean, even if any other thing doesn't happen to him, it's just like that. Like, you're good to go, guy.
Did the president?
Your president can have you on his playlist. Did the former president
put you on his playlist? I don't
Your
think
president
so.
will have you on his playlist.
For Iron Man, that some people are still like trying to understand. And I'm saying that, see, if you don't understand, you don't understand. There are certain songs that if you don't, so me so one deco, if you don't know that it's spiritual, we know that it's spiritual. Don't worry.
We feel it. All right, well, congrats to everyone on that list. Moving swiftly along to our final story, Justin Bieber speaks on racism. Canadian singer Justin Bieber is speaking out against racism and apologizing again for the racist remarks he has made in the past. The singer shared an image via Instagram with the phrase, "Stand against racism," and captioned it, "When I was young, I was uneducated and found myself saying really hurtful things, not knowing the power of my words. Racism is still very prevalent, and I want to use my voice to remind that we're all human beings and of equal value before God. If you would recall, Justin Bieber issued an apology 5 years ago after footage surfaced from his 2011 documentary, Never Say Never, where he was repeatedly using a derogatory slur in the punchline to a joke. So yeah, of course, you know how people are. I saw some comments and they're like, whatever type thing, you know, not receiving the apology very well and all that. But it's nice. We've seen, so when we're talking about people in the decade and everything, Justin Bieber is kind of one of such people because we've seen him grow. We've watched him go through stuff, be sad, be happy, and, you know, turn his life around completely. And look, to be able to come back and say, I apologize for my mess ups in the past, it's a great thing. And I really hope that...
Do you think that's why he's putting this up, or there's a new development to all of this? Because you're living your life, why are you bringing this back up again?
Justin is now in church, but maybe he was in church yesterday and he was reflecting and just like, oh my gosh, I've messed up in the past. Let me speak against racism. Or maybe it's a cause he's supporting and then it's just like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity to speak against it. I know Ginny is supporting a cause about human trafficking and stuff. So they find moments to find, okay, this is the perfect opportunity.
Which is not bad. It's really cool when you can always just, you know, find a cause to, support. You know, support everything. Okay, so Justin Bieber gave his life to Christ.
Yeah, he posted a video from service yesterday.
And he goes to church. I know, right?
Once he went on the altar to sing.
He posted a video from service yesterday. Do you have a problem with that?
I do not, absolutely, I do not have any problem. I love God, guys. Amen. I do love God. Amen. But I'm just saying that, yes, I love Justin Bieber, but there is this popping Justin Bieber that I want to come back. Like, I don't know. I know that all things are dead and new things. You're not a new creature. But I think that when you're in Christ, so I'm just thinking that when you are in Christ, that, you know, your light should still shine. I'm not saying that your light is not shining, Justin Bieber, but I don't know. I think that there is something.
No, like, it has just gone.
I think there is something, maybe he's just rediscovering himself or something.
Soft,
I don't know.
But here, you people, you're the people that put pressure on these people. People putting pressure on people.
We still want Justin Bieber.
Seriously, but you still have Justin Bieber. He did a song with Ed Sheeran this year. I don't care. He's still there. But like, let people take their time to go through stuff, honeypot. Don't rush him to come back and be partying. The Justin Bieber we're used to is Justin Bieber that was partying and turning up and smoking and all that.
It's not even about partying, and I'm not talking about smoking.
Is he still putting out good music? Yes, he is.
No, he isn't. He's just being featured nowadays.
I'm just happy he's turned his life
it's
around.
In the Lord.
I'm sure you can tell
from
where I'm meaning.
You have to get into my mind to understand this.
We are done with Audrey and everybody. They don't want people to change. If any man be in... Okay, I'm done.
Wow!
Oh, if any man be in Christ.
Where in the Bible is it, honeypot?
Wow!
Okay, Sunday school time. Can we go?
These people want to try me, but you know what? My Jesus is bigger than you. Can we face front?
All right, guys, moving swiftly along. It's time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. Yes, celebrating today are the following people. American singer, songwriter, vocal arranger, and actress Kerry Hilson turns 37 today, and you guys might remember her for hit songs like Knock Me Down, Turning Me On, and of course, Pretty Girls Rock. So yeah, she's done well for herself, and then she just
she's done well.
Maybe she's another person that kind of lay low after a while.
Yeah, so I was talking about I was talking about her, you know, with one of my friends, and we're just talking about different faces and all that. Like, oh, some people just come, they do the very big thing, and then they just go back into the background and all that. Because, you know, I love her works, and she's so hot like that, you know. We all have different journeys, right? Okay, so I'll just end it there.
Tell me something that I don't know.
She's so beautiful. I think she's stunning. And she's married to an African...
Yeah, she's always
African guy.
And she's talking about fufu, and all that.
All right, also celebrating...
That is what the African will do to you.
Oh my goodness. OJ,
you've been talking about fufu.
I have told you about this accent.
That is the African accent.
No, that is not. You're not going to do like that guy in Black Panther.
Is the African.
Also celebrating today, American actress, model, and television personality Lauren London. Yes, she turns 35 today, and she began her career in music videos and later transitioned into film and television acting, and she earned recognition for her performance in the 2006 film ATL. I'm sure some people know that. And of course, TV shows like 90210, Entourage, and The Game. Yeah, I love The Game. She's also so beautiful.
She's hot.
Oh so today's about hot people. It's so good.
I agree.
It's so good. I'm here for this.
Yeah.
I'm here for this.
Of course, Nipsey Hussle's.
Yes, the wife soon. Nipsey. I think I like.
And of course, also celebrating today, American actress Paula Patton. Yes, she turns 44.
Another hotness.
Yeah, another hotness. I mean. She turns 44 today, and she made her feature film debut in the 2005 comedy Hitch. Yeah, I'm sure you remember that.
Yes.
And starring roles in films like Precious, Mission Impossible, that's The Ghost Protocol, and of course, Jumping the Broom. I remember that one. She was like the bride in that one.
So wait, am I starting to understand that zodiac thing? Like people who are born on... No, I don't. No. I don't still believe. But today, Sha, like everybody wants today or was once today in history. They look hot. So I think...
Okay, so maybe you would agree that the next person we're talking about is hot. Also celebrating today is Nigerian singer-songwriter Peruzzi.
Peru.
It's Peruzzi now hot.
He turns 30 today. What?
So what were you thinking? Like, it's not...
He was younger, especially because we're talking about him like not finishing school the other day or something like that.
Or him saying Mr. Pamilari. I'm sorry.
For slapping you. Only for leaving me. Anyway, of course, you guys know him for songs like Majesty, and then he featured on Amaka with Subaba, and of course Nana. So many.
And so I find it very funny. You guys know him from songs like the best that is so
and of course, you people know him from slapping Mr. Pamilari.
Mr. Pamilari.
Right, I'm done. My bit is done.
Mr. Pamilari actually presented an award at feature. Okay,
right, happy birthday, Peruzzi, Paula, Lauren, and of course, Kerry. Don't mind them, I'm done.
And so everybody celebrating today, of course. Okay, guys, up next is Rewind. Take a look to find out some major events that happened in the world of entertainment on this very day.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1974, the final episode of Monty Python's Flying Circus airs on BBC TV.
For the design of this... Shut up!
And in 2001, Ocean's 11, directed by Steven Soderbergh, starring George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, and Julia Roberts, premieres in Westwood, California.
Doctor
of the century.
And finally, in 2002, still on this day, The Two Towers, that's the second Lord of the Rings film directed by Peter Jackson and starring Elijah Wood and Ian McKellen, premieres in New York.
I hate this place. It's too quiet. Hasn't been sight nor sound of a bird for 2 days.
No birds is to eat.
And that's it on Rewind.
So what is it?
We're auditioning. TVC Carol is coming up.
Oh yeah, so we are trying out.
Sorry.
Do you want to join them? Can you sing?
What do you mean, can I sing?
It's a question.
Don't you have ears since you hear me sing?
Were you singing?
Oh,
really? You would be popping veins when there is nothing to even pop. So the savagery began.
Yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Tweetville, where we bring you all the savagery, humor, and craziness on social media. It's social media, not
here.
Right here. Yeah. So let's start with this. Somebody put up this post, and yes, it's all about Naira Marley today.
It really is. Malian.
So this person put up this post and it says, when you leave the house wearing your belt. So there's a picture of Naira Marley, and this is Dexter, and you know Dexter is, I have failed you. So you failed your leader by leaving the house wearing your belt, because they say Malians are no belt gang.
They're no belt gang, yeah. Oh my gosh, this thread is about to finish me.
Are you ready for more Malians? Okay.
Okay.
I have failed you by wearing belts. Oh, Naira Marley. Next one, please. Okay, still the same picture. Naira Marley on the wall and Dexter, I have failed you. So this Glucose is tweeting this. He said, when you drop your account number on a giveaway tweet, you don't do that as a Malian.
You're Malian.
You have failed your leader once again, Naira Marley.
Or you do RT, my helper might be on your timeline.
So every time it's apology, I have failed.
I have failed you, because that's your... that's their leader
what's
right
this
now.
like?
The Malians.
But I know that. So we always joke about you being a Malian. Are you a Malian?
No, I'm not.
You are. That's your movement.
But
that's your movement. Do not deny it.
I dance. I do the dance step, but that doesn't mean...
I know my friend.
Yes, and I put on my
But I know
belt.
you associate with people who are Malians, or you know their code. What is their code? Like what? So I know, apart from belts, is it that you don't act desperate in public? Like
I do not know.
What does it mean to be a Malian? Guys, if you're out there, please tweet at us. Let us know, because
Even for Ibukun to see you in the church and shout,
yeah, right. She was getting married, and then she saw you and she said, Malia, in her gown.
So is that step? She wanted us to do that step.
in church, oh, in church, in the house of God.
Okay, can we move on?
Let's move on, okay? You still tell us the truth.
Still talking about Naira Marley. Naira Marley's picture there again. And Dexter, I have failed you. How did you fail your leader? When you trace your hometown on the map of Nigeria, and you see you're from the middle belt.
Not Lisa.
Like, from, see, anything
that has belts.
Hey, you have failed your leader. No belt gang. If you're from the middle belt, denounce where you come from.
If you're driving and you use a seat belt,
You're not in Mali and you have failed your leader.
Kill yourself, oh, because of Naira Marley.
Anything belt.
You know, so I saw this thing and I didn't get it. I was like, maybe because you want to be Yoruba like Naira Marley.
No!
But this is, oh my gosh, I get it now.
Anything belt.
Really?
Are you wearing belt? No. Yeah. You,
I am not a Malian.
You see them? No belt gang.
Really?
Are you wearing a belt?
Yes, I am.
Sure.
Show us.
We
Can
don't
we move
believe you.
on?
We don't believe
So somebody put up this post again and it says, when you greet your mom's visitor politely and return to your room, then overhear them telling your mom you have manners. You know the Malians are aka no manners. They're not supposed to have manners.
Is this life?
And now your mother's friends say, well, they need manners. You have failed your leader. Because they are the no manners gang.
They are the ones who will say that big boss is better than
Exactly.
our masters.
Zero manners. You have failed your leader. So, aka they are saying Malians, they do not have manners.
So what I understand from this thread is that Malians are not supposed to show they have manners.
Yeah.
Malians have to not be from the middle belt, because belt has to not be linked
No,
to you.
you still belting cars.
Malians cannot be shown being desperate in public or on Twitter, begging for money or dropping account number. When Techno is like, I want to give 50 million.
Again, you so far.
Okay.
Because their leader do giveaways. Yeah, I think.
Okay.
So you want to
that
go
is-
and join the
you should
gang
go-
of skeletons.
When you have okay, so he does give away. So
Yeah,
it's like,
so
how can you betray us?
Yeah, when our leader does it.
Right. Thank you, OJ. This
But
has been very
this movement
educating.
on social media,
This tips, 5
this
tips.
movement on social media and in Nigeria right now, this Malian movement, have they taken over?
December is going to be dirty.
Have they taken over?
Wow, dirty.
Dirty
Oh my
December.
gosh,
And
dirty
Malians,
December.
even people that are Malians from abroad, IJGBs, they're going to come out.
I am here for it. What?
Well, me, I'm done. No.
Are we done? Or is there still another thing you want to tell us?
Wow.
Everywhere.
Hey, what's today's date?
Hey, it's okay.
December
5th.
Oh my gosh.
Are you going? Are you Malian?
Wow.
You're not wearing belts.
You're not wearing belt.
Thank
Do you
you.
use a seat belt?
I use my seat belt.
You're not.
Are you from the middle belt? No,
not.
you're not. So looking at all those things, do you have manners?
Do you think I have money?
She one of them.
Right. On that, while Honeypot and OJ still trying to put in their Malian application.
Yeah.
Let's take a break.
Yeah.
East Patch continues after this.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
We don't belong to them.
Okay, well, thank you so much for staying here with us. Of course, it is still East Splash, and we have more interesting show for you. Up next is Where Are They Now? Take a look to find out which popular Nigerian artist we are talking about today.
It's Where Are They Now? Ego Enacha Ugbaro, a former member of the Africana music band Lagwaja, is a Nigerian singer who worked for over 10 years in the Lagwaja band. She graced the audience with her sonorous voice in hit songs like Konko Below, Nothing For You, and Never Far Away. Ego, who frequently went on world tours with Lagwaja, left the band to pursue a solo career in 2007. Then, she later formed a band called Indigo Band. Since leaving Lagwaja's band, she has collaborated with artists like Sonny Neji, Dijini, Tosi Martins, Weird MC, Asha, Cobams, Yinka Davis, just to mention a few. Now you know where they are now.
Oh, wow.
The hug at the end, so cute.
Yes.
Do you want to say anything? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a wrap on the first half of the show. Still to come, we have entertainment news recap, Chew It Up, Daily Top 5, and of course, our Celebrity Top 10 countdown. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you guys at the 1 o'clock hour. Anything?
Alrighty, guys, the show continues, and of course, yes, this is still E-Splash. In case you're wondering, I don't know why you'd be wondering, because you're in the right place.
Oh, wow.
That's why you still wondering.
Anyway, so far, we've brought you the news, celebrity birthday, rewind, Tweetville, and of course, where are they now? Now it's time to chew it off, where in a minute or less, this man over here will vent about what is currently bothering.
So what is your most recent problem, OJ?
Yes.
It's about smell. I was in a confined space some days ago, and I'm that type of person that my sense of smell is bad. Like,
smell.
for me to smell something,
That means that thing is really bad.
It's very strong. So I was in this confined space, and I was smelling this thing. And in my mind, you the particular of this smell.
Like the owner.
For me to be smelling it, that means it's high.
So you think that person must have perceived it herself?
Yes! Himself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So,
himself.
yeah. So I have a problem with people like that. Is it that your plan is to not care, like no manners, just, I don't know, man. I don't know how to put this without offending people, but I was just, I don't like that kind of situation. When you know you have that kind of issue, move around with like a spray or a perfume to just always, deodorant, to always kill the smell regularly. It's not fair to others. I don't usually smell things like that. That's why this one, I'm really pained about this one, because it was that high for me to start smelling it. So I don't like issues like that.
Awesome. You're
Smells,
right on time as well.
body odor, nah.
Nobody does.
So the problem is that your sense of smell is off.
Yes.
So maybe for those people as well, their sense of smell is off, so they can't smell.
Okay, so for my sense of smell is off.
So how do you know when you're not smelling?
For me to now be smelling that thing.
But,
So
okay.
all of us that don't have sense of smell.
But for you now, how do you know when you smell bad?
I do not know.
But you just know that, no,
I
I'm
do
fresh.
Never be caught on fresh, ladies and gentlemen. Always have perfume, always have deodorant everywhere.
And I'm asking because for them, so I've wondered as well that is it a case of, because I know when I'm smelling bad and I go find what to do about it, and I always carry a spray in my bag, just freshen up. But I feel like, because I always think about it and I'm like, is it that you feel like this is the natural smell of sweat and so everybody knows that this is the universal natural smell that you should have?
I think that I've had this conversation with someone before, and some people just think that there is the natural way the human being is meant to smell, and that you shouldn't use deodorant and all that. I don't know what school of thought that is or where they come from. But the thing is, guys, if you just had your bath, like you stay like that and you don't use anything, some people, so now we have different makeups. Like you see that some people, your body is different from my body. Some people don't, like they don't even sweat that much and they don't smell and all that. Now your body might be different from another person's body. So you stay like that till like evening and you don't use anything. Of course you're going to smell. I mean, you want to hug someone, they can't hug you properly, or they're hiding their noses or something. So you have to be very careful. I think so that we don't make other people uncomfortable. For the sake of etiquette, I say once again, I don't know why we don't care about ourselves and then we don't care about other people. Now, do not make people feel uncomfortable. If you know that your mouth smells or somebody has been kind enough to tell you that, maybe you should brush twice. In fact, even if your mouth does not smell, I think you should just still brush twice.
Can I also say about mouths and stuff? So I took out my tooth earlier this week, so I like mouth hygiene. I'm not playing this season. So I was talking with a friend yesterday, and she was saying how she has a decay and she actually needs to do something about her tooth and stuff. And I was like, well, take it out, because another thing you don't realize is she normally doesn't have bad breath at all.
But it will start smelling. Yeah, I know.
So when
I know
you have a decay, your mouth, your mouth actually begins to smell. When you have a cavity that maybe you've left or stuff. So you guys also need to pay attention. So maybe you naturally don't have a bad breath, exactly, but pay attention. If you have a decay, attend to it, because I'm glad that I've taken that out. So I'm no longer insecure.
People, please do good. Help the masses.
Well,
help the world.
Help the masses
people.
And
Okay.
By the way,
it's
not enough to just use perfume or deodorants and antiperspirant. Like what they do is they, reduce the sweat, and then before you now use perfume. So don't just use perfume and now be perfumed BO.
Because underneath the perfume, the smell, it will just be there like the base.
To mix
up. It will just be oozing.
Is it a good thing? Is it a good thing that my sense of smell is bad?
I am sorry.
It's not.
It's a good thing,
I hate you because I'm always smiling. I don't just like, I can't relate.
I can't relate.
Okay, so I am that person to pick stuff, and you know that place that I'm always.
Yes.
So moving on, it's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news.
Yes, we started with the sad one. Rooftop MC Soul Snatcher loses wife.
We told you Burna Boy dominates the chart of the most played songs in Sub-Saharan Africa.
Yeah, of course, we talked about Justin Bieber, who has spoken out about racism.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us know you're watching the show by calling us with the numbers that will be showing on your screen. And of course, tweeting to us at TVC Connect with the hashtag #Isplash and TVC. We're on Instagram too with the same handle. Keep it locked right here, because we still have more right here on the show. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
Yes, we are. And guess what time it is? It's time for Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Honeypot's personal favorite, but don't
Wow.
tell anyone I said. All right, over the years, we have seen a number of on-screen couples in Nollywood films. They were the Jack and Rose, if you don't know what that is, go and Google it too, of our time. They made us laugh, cry, and feel all sorts of emotion due to their undeniable chemistry. So let's take a look at 5 on-screen couples we fell in love with back then. Arrested Butter and Arakpare Gung. The depiction of love by these two in the movie Shaworide. OJ, what's wrong with you? Like you didn't watch it? Get out. Is one we can never forget. Yes, it all started when Arrested made the acquaintance of Arakpa, a princess, and he opened up to her that he was the son of the man her father rather, murdered. Word got to the king, and he immediately ordered his assassination, not minding his daughter being killed. Can you just imagine? The queen overheard and told her daughter to escape with Arrested. Yes, oh my goodness, this was so epic, and I can never forget it. And there was just something about it. I feel like maybe because their names are so complex was one of the things that made.
What was that? Arrested
Jabata Arakpare Gongon.
Yeah, and I think.
Does it have a meaning?
Yes.
Yes,
meaning?
She'll go for it.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Meaning. Your feet can actually jabata, like
can
cut you. And then Arakpare Gongon, that is the gongon is the talking drum.
Yeah.
So, and then it has to, Akpa is the arm. So,
Yeah.
I mean, figure it out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There you go. So, but yeah, and I think it was because their names are so complex, and it was just cute. And Kule Afolayan, can you believe it was him who played the role of the guy?
Yes.
And oh my goodness, like, it has been so long, and he looked so young, and it's like, ah, wow, you're still in this industry, and you're not like 60 or 70 yet.
Yes,
like
beautiful.
Still, yes,
I mean, that's the power that they have, that somebody can choose to play the role. They can give the person the role of the younger person or the older person, and they're still looking like that.
Yeah.
Right, still talking about on-screen couple number 2, Saint Obi and Rita Nwankwo. Yes, Saint Obi and Rita Nwankwo were a testament to the fact that love truly sees no ill in the 2000 movie Final Whistle. Yes, Richard, the rich man, proved that when he fell in love with his mother's maid, but was forbidden due to class. They, however, prevailed and ended up together. And of course, this was a super romantic movie.
Oh my gosh.
So it's not like a song. Like
that's what I want to say.
The cover of the movie, like, what is all this love? What is all this love?
And Saint Obi was just that guy. He was just like, he would do blood money film. He would do love film. He would do action film. You see him with gun and dark shades. Like, he was just that versatile guy.
So good to know that it wasn't stereotyped.
Yes, exactly. And of course, I can never forget this film. And the fact that a lot of those love films back then, they just had to be a song.
Yeah.
Like, we just had to have a moment.
You're singing.
That word was actually typecast. Okay,
Yeah,
so we'll move on.
I knew never let it go. I knew. Anyway, couple number 3, Honeypot.
Okay. Oh my God. Ah, wow. These people, they know me too well. All right, Genevieve and Ramsey Noir. Genevieve, who plays the character of Juliet, fell in love with Ramsey Noir, who played Chris in the 2002 romantic movie Power of Love. Their plot was a typical Telemundo telenovela, an obsessed secrets amongst the lovers, and a fight that led to the villain's death.
Oh my goodness. Another very, very, so full of passion. Oh my goodness. And I mean, it did a lot for both their careers,
yeah.
which which we can't forget, and it really got that conversation started. Power of Love, you just can't forget. And again, we used to joke a lot back then about how the titles of films, Power of Love,
rubbish,
Final
to
Love,
die for,
The Ring of Love,
Diamond Ring, Falling in Love,
all those, and then Jemai Ramsenoa, Emeka Ike, those were like the poster guys for such.
Interesting.
Jamaica and the aggressive love.
Yes, Jamaica with the aggressive Americanized love. Yeah, got
with the Igbo accents underneath.
Yes.
I love Jamaica.
Moving on to the next on-screen couple that you just can't forget, Asake and Ajani. Yes, Asake and Ajani gave us a timeless love story in the 1997 movie Oleku. Oleku told the story of Ajani, who was a final year student in the university in search of a life partner due to pressures from his mother. He met Asake, whom he dated for quite a while. Trial and travails, of course, hit their relationship, and they finally split. I can never, ever forget this film.
So
and
why
was
would
Lola?
Yes.
And so
you know why I won't even forget it? Because
it made you fall in love?
No, it didn't make me fall in love. I love the fact that they did not speak a single word of English in it. It was totally Yoruba.
Yes.
And I love the Yoruba Nollywood to emulate this, because these days I don't know what they try to portray. So you're trying to tell me that you can speak English. It's not necessary. That's why it is Yoruba.
I mean, it's not fair.
So that's why it is Yoruba movie. So I know that people say they don't understand English, so you're trying to prove to me. Don't bother. You don't just speak the Yoruba straight like that. I totally enjoyed Oleku.
It was amazing, and of course Saka was in this film, I remember, and it was actually, I think, the first film that made me notice him and fall in love with him. And yeah, I really liked it. I really liked it. And I agree with what you said. I think Mainframe and Tunde Kelani and all those guys, they were making sure, they were doing films that were very authentic.
And there's the people who can actually speak good English.
Yes.
I know Yemi showed the movie, and I know that you can speak good. So why? Don't try to impress me. Don't.
I'm going to give them, but why are you doing like this?
and on where are they now? Asake, she hosts a show, I think, on the Yoruba show, Yoruba cooking show. I think.
All right, yes, moving on to our next one, Stella the Masters and Desmond Elliot. Yes, this 2004 movie took another dimension in portraying love to the audience. Yes, it made some of us believe that something good can come out of the devil. Yes, starring Stella the Masters and Desmond Elliot, the movie told the story of a poor young woman who prayed to God to change her situation before she turned 25. She eventually got rich, which endeared her to the devil, and he sent his angel of death, who fell in love with her. This storyline was
Charles Novia for the win.
Is that angel of death?
Like epic storyline.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And I loved it.
I know you did. I lucky, like we were cool with it at the time.
Because we didn't have what they call that thing, an alternative.
And then the luxury of saying, oh, this was better. Exactly. That was all we knew. That was
fell in love with the devil.
And Desmond Elliot was fully, dressed.
Wearing black suits. That's the template of the devil.
I really like it.
Till tomorrow, my mom will always still call Desmond Elliot. So anytime my mom says, baby face.
Well, November Productions was Charles Novia's thing back then, and he was killing it in the mid-2000s, into later. He killed it, and this was one of the stuff he did, and it was a good time for film, honestly.
Emotional. So did any of this movie, did it make you fall in love?
Which love
Which
now?
love, my brother.
I thought this was a heart strong. My God.
Hey, they are strong, but I mean, I don't know.
Which love. We'll go on a break, guys, and we'll be back with more of the show. Stick around. Alrighty, guys, we are back, and we were talking about Westlife during the break, or before the break, actually, because the song played.
Yes.
And one of our cameramen, Shegu, he was saying that the girls in the secondary school made him hate their songs and hate them because when the songs came on back in school, they would start crying.
But didn't you get mushy mushy?
I didn't get mushy.
Nobody sang Westlife to you.
You know that? No. Nobody.
You're a gangster.
Right.
Okay, you want to ask me that question? Thank you so much, OJ, for asking me this question. Let me sit down very well. So you see, one guy was asking me out. So he did cassettes. You know how they record in cassettes and then give to me. So I would go to my father's room and go and use his, to listen to it. But the thing is that I was not feeling anything. So I would not say, So I will not try to get myself into. So yes, I'm not trying to get myself into one mood. I not get into the mood, Jare. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just different. I don't know.
So
I don't
what
know.
works for you? If I'm trying to toast
Money.
you, if I'm just trying to toast you, what works for you?
Money.
Okay, so wow, what works for me?
Nigerian girls.
So what works for me back then are not those things that will work for me right now.
But
So
back then it was little love notes.
So I think that you have to be appealing to me first. Like some people, you have not even met them before, and you guys just have a conversation. It's almost like you're on the same page, like you've known each other for a very long time and all that. Yeah, it can be the starter. Then when you write me, you send messages to me, do not put AM as I am. Like it could actually disqualify you. Because I heard that a lot of people actually fail the exam to Canada because
Question.
So she's
is
not.
it poem? Is it only part I'm giving you? This is how
not,
people think that they cannot toast you. They
Yeah,
cannot
she's not-
approach you.
She's not
you
a
can
typical
approach me,
Nigerian
you-
girl.
Full
Yeah,
sentence now, just to toast you.
You're not a typical Nigerian
What if I
girl.
write but I'm still eligible as a bachelor? What if I'm
So what I do in that case, if I still like you and I have that soft spot for you, I'll just say, why are you writing like that? Why do you like to abbreviate? So we can start from there, and then I'll ask you another question. If we get married and our children are given assignments,
Here you go.
like, will you be able to help the children out?
My guys, don't answer these Nigerian girls. Oh. It's money. Last, money.
Anyway,
Let's
back
move
to
on.
the throwback edition of the show. Yes, up next is Pepe Nazi, and he shared his all-time favorite Nigerian songs, throwback songs, with us in a list of 10 to 1. Absolutely cool. Enjoy, guys.
What's up, my people? What's going on? It's your boy Pepe Nazi, aka the man with the bag, the man that can't stop, and you're welcome to my Celebrity Top 10 Countdown. And we're going to talk about the music, throwback music, the music that brought a lot of memories and interesting times. So yeah, make sure you stick around and let's have fun. Man with the bag, Pepe Nazi. Take it away. My number 10 song is by Lagbaja, Never Far Away. Amazing tune. Big shout out to Ego. Ego did, a lot of the ad-libs. This brought a lot of memories because at that point in time, people were trying to, slow down the music. People were trying to, make sure that the mid-tempo was in vogue. And Lagbaja did, justice to that. There were times that the tempo was really, really fast. And Lagbaja came with, the whole acoustic, the live sound, and it was super interesting. Yeah, Never Far Away by Lagbaja featuring Ego. Watch out. So yeah, welcome back, guys. I hope you guys had fun with that. My number 9 song is by JJC and the 419 crew. Big shout out to JJC. He's a veteran. He's done a lot for himself. At that point in time, the guys from the diaspora, which was more concentrated around the the London, the UK, Birmingham, and the rest of them. Those guys were trying to penetrate into the Nigerian music industry. And big shout out to JJC. He started that with the Big Brothers, and then he moved into it. He started a crew with the Don Jazzies and the D-Band, and they came up with the song Bah. Amazing tune, heavy percussion, vibey, very clubby. So yeah, watch that, it's fun.
Yo, to back by let you walk, bro. Oh, I love being Nigerian. Yo, if you feel the same, let me hear you go. Yo, pepper soup on the yam jollof rice. If you know them food tastes nice, go.
Okay, you're welcome back again, guys. I hope you guys are having fun with the music. That was my number 9 by JJC and the 419 crew. Bah. My number 8 song is by Baba Frayo. Yes, Dengue Pose. I think the song came out 98, 99 into 2000. And everybody vibed to the song. It was very expressive because it was just an easy way to just tell someone that, oh, just stay your lane, just maintain yourself, So yeah, Dengue Pose was just a literal way of just trying to make people understand that you are not bigger than what you are. So yeah, Baba Frayo came up with this phrase and people connected to it instantly. Dengue Pose, my number 8 by Baba Frayo. Watch out.
They get the motto, they don't get nothing. They know tomorrow, they don't know nothing. They go the pose, they go the dengue, they go the pose, they go the waka.
Then go the pose, they go the dengue, they go the pose, they go the waka. Man, I don't even know what that means. But yeah, big shout out to Baba Frayo. Yes, my number 7 song is by the Stallion, the elegant stallion of Nigerian music, Oyinka Winu. The title is Oyo Gogo. Onyeka Onwenu did a lot for herself. Big shout out to her when she had the song with Sonny Ade. It was an amazing tune and it really cut across. And then she came up with her own single, Oyo Gogo. You didn't have a choice, you had to vibe to the song. Big shout out to Onyeka Onwenu, the elegant stallion. Yes, Oyo Gogo by Onyeka Onwenu, number 7. Yes, sir. Welcome back, guys. Number 6 is by the man, the ghetto soldier, African China. This was a very, very conscious tune because Nigeria was going through a lot at that point in time. It was, you know, the military passing the baton to the civilian, and we had democracy going on, but, you know, I think people didn't like what they were getting at that point in time, and, you know, everybody had to just, you know, come up with different kind of tune, you know, to lay emphasis on the things that we felt were improper. So yes, African China came up with the song, and trust me, man, everyone related to it, everyone connected to it, and yes, watch out for it, watch it.
Food in a day, brother, water no day, and our country no good, every day for all night.
My number 5 song is by the, you know, the rubber dam master, Raskimono, Under Pressure. And yeah, you know, if you were really inclined with the, you know, the throwback songs, the old school, you know, these guys actually made sure that their voice and their music, you know, they use it, you know, to fight and also to make sure that it was more of activism. And, you know, we had the song by Raskimono, Under Pressure, amazing tune. Very bouncy, very, you know, reggae vibey. And yeah, it was a song everybody had to connect to. Under Pressure by the amazing rubber dam master, Raskimono. Watch.
Under pressure, we will. Under pressure. Under pressure, black people. Under pressure. Under pressure, Nigerians. Under pressure. Under pressure, Africans. Under pressure.
So welcome back, guys. My number 4 song is by Paul Play. Moshoriri was a song that we needed prayer. We needed to pray. You know, we needed to just have that very secular song where people could also, you know, adore, you know, the God that they were serving. And, you know, people at that point in time too were also trying to make things happen for themselves. So yeah, Paul Play came up with the song Moshoriri, and it was a super, super hit. Moshoriri by Paul Play, my number 4. Number 3, yes, to Baba, a guy, a super guy, you know, a man whose career span for like 20 years. You don't have a choice. Two-Face has to make this list. Two-Face came up with this song, I think 99, 2000, African Queen. It was a Pan-African super hit. People had to relate to the song. People didn't have a choice. So this was an introduction to the Afrobeat sound, to the diaspora. So big shout out to Two-Face, African Queen, number 3.
Just like the sun, lights up the earth, it lights up my life. The only one I ever see with a smile so bright.
So you're welcome back, guys. Number 2 is by the Coco Master himself. I'm Tongolo. You know, I think the band didn't really give us the concrete meaning of what Tongolo means. But anyway, you guys can think of that from the top of your head. Tongolo by the amazing the band, the Coco Master, my number 2.
Even the guys they ask for me, make a tell them the secret of my melody. Listen, make a tell them the Coco, make a tell them the Coco, make a tell them the Coco.
So yes, welcome back, guys. I hope you guys have been having fun with the countdown. It's been amazing. I think I had fun. I'm sure you guys had fun as well. So yes, it's time to leave you guys with my number 1 song, and this is by, okay, I had to stop Latimashi Illegal, no more illegal, you know. This is by the man with the bang, and it's titled Illegal by the man, Pippin has. So watch it, have fun. The time is 2:15. Kiniko Shele.
If you are getting it, and then you are clever. So there shall be showers of blessing. Showers of blessing rain on me.
Yigi Yaga. Lady Gaga. What a rhyme. Pepe Nazi.
Leave Pepe, my guy.
Yigi Yaga. Lady Gaga. Go Gaga. No manner. Sorry.
Mahalia.
We're done.
We really are done. Oh my goodness. OG, you're a mess. And yeah, honey pot too. Anyway, guys, yes, from afar, I missed. Anyway, guys, yes, that was Pepenazi's top 10 throwback countdown. And of course, this is where we have to come to end things today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. From her over there, at Honey Pot and Mike, at King OJ, and of course, at Foladeleaf. Yes, that's those are our handles on social media. So go follow and show us love. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll be back tomorrow to wrap things up because it's been a good week.
Yes, sir.
Have a lovely, lovely, lovely afternoon.
Ego B.
Ego B.
Blackface. Signing out. Blackface, bad girl.